Welcome. Settle on your back with your legs bent and your feet flat. Rest the arms alongside you with the palms up. Take your feet just a touch wider than your hips. Turn the toes in very slightly so the heels are the widest point. Let the knees fall together but not touch. Hands can then rest very lightly on the bottom of your rib cage and the top of your belly. Feel your breathing. The rise and fall, the movement of breath, out and in. When you're ready, bringing the arms once more alongside you. And then very gently and easily roll the head from side to side. Feel the back of the neck, the upper back. Relax the jaw, the eyes, and the forehead. Gently easing the head from side to side. When you're ready, bring the heels a little closer, so you can almost perhaps touch the heels with your fingertips, and then rest the arms comfortably alongside you, maybe even with the little finger edge of the hand down, the palms facing your hips. Rock and gently tilt the pelvis, taking the tail gently up to lengthen and flatten the lower back, and pointing the tail down towards the floor to let the lower back arch a little. And you can move between the two, allowing the pelvis to rock and feeling the curve and the lengthening in the lower back alternately. There may be a little bit of distension in the abdomen as you tilt the tail down and the back arches slightly, and then a drawing back of the tummy towards the spine as the tail points up. But again, keep it quite gentle. And if you want to play a little from side to side, favour one hip over the other. Even let the knees fall a little in and out as you rock around the pelvis. And then when you're ready, allowing the tail to gently inflect towards the knees and the back to slowly peel away from the ground, almost lifting vertebrae by vertebrae, allowing the settling through the heels, a quiet softening in the centre of the chest, and a sense of the shoulders relaxing into the floor. Almost even weight between feet and shoulders. As you rest up in your bridge position, you could allow a slight freedom around the hips and the pelvis, even a very subtle swaying, or perhaps even a subtle rising and falling as the breath plays through the body. So the whole thing needn't be rigid, it can be quite light and quite free. And then when you're ready, very slowly and deliberately articulating the spine back to the ground and letting yourself settle. Feel the length from the back of the neck all the way down to the tail. And rest. Adjust the head if you need to. We're going to come up again, this time on the breath. Find the rhythm of your breath And on your next inhale, letting the pelvis and hips lift. Perhaps there's a momentary pause at the top of the in-breath, and then slowly coming down as you breathe out. Feel the length of the spine as you descend. Again, there might be a pause, and then when you're ready, rising once more on the inhalation as it comes. Descending as you need on the out-breath, finding that length through the spine. And carry on. Each time the spine returns to the floor, you can almost imagine the tails coming further away from the head each time. Soft, soft space between the vertebrae, lengthening through the whole spine. Skull to tail. Rising and descending on the breath. This time as you come down, allow the back to settle and feel your breathing and the body as it rests. Then drawing the knees over the tummy when you're ready, hands lightly on your shins, and gathering the knees in as you exhale, letting them fall away a little as you inhale, drawing them in as you exhale, relaxing a touch as you exhale. Now when you're ready, adding the head coming up as you exhale and knees come in. Head down, knees gently away as you exhale. As you inhale. So head in as you exhale, knees away as you inhale. Good. Settling the feet once more on the floor when you're ready. Relaxing through the lower back. Maybe a slight rocking if you need it, or a turning of the head. Then arms very close to your sides, palms down, knees over the tummy. Extend one leg towards the ceiling. Flex into both ankles. And then gently change. That leg down, other leg up. So you've got one leg bent over your abdomen, one leg straightening. And gently alternate between the two. Keep a slight flexion around the ankle into the foot. On both feet, that's it. Gently alternating. And then when you're ready, bring both legs towards the ceiling, opening behind the knees. Rebend. And gently bring the feet to the floor, maybe one at a time to protect the lower back. And settle. We're going to work a sequence now. So bridge, knees over tummy, legs straight, and then head to knees. I'll talk you through it, don't worry. Coming up into the bridge then, when you're ready. Allowing the back to slowly lower back towards the ground and settling. Take a rest for a moment. Then bringing the knees over the tummy. Leave the hands on the floor. Extending both feet towards the ceiling, straightening the legs. Rebending the knees over the tummy, heels towards the bottom. Let the hands find the knees and pull them in. Relax the knees away, arms down, settle the feet back on the floor. That's it. Okay, here we go. On an inhalation, gently rising with the pelvis. Exhalation, gently lowering. Settle for a moment Then knees over the tummy, no hands. Feet towards the ceiling's your in-breath. Rebending the legs is your out-breath. Hands can find the knees, in-breath. Knees towards the head coming up towards the knees, that's your out-breath. Head and hands down is an inhalation. And feet to the floor on the exhalation. Carrying on. In-breath, pelvis gently up. Slow, deliberate out-breath coming down. Settle for a moment, rest the lower back. In-breath is that resting. Out-breath, knees over the tummy. Exhale, feet towards the ceiling. Open behind the knees. Good. Bring the heels towards the bottom, out-breath. Hands find the knees on the in-breath and draw them in, picking up the head on the out-breath. Head, of course, is optional. In-breath, head and hands rest. Out-breath, feet back to the floor. Good. Settling and resting there. Well done. Allow the arms to play off the sides of the body, just below right angles. Take the feet a little wider. And then when you're ready, allow the knees to rock one way, rolling onto the edges of the feet. Coming back onto the soles of the feet, knees up, and rocking down to the other side. Rocking on the inside and outside of edge of the foot alternately, letting the knees flop from side to side. If you want to add a turn of the head as well, you can, either with the legs or indeed in opposition. When you're ready, settling in the center and bringing the arms in. Slowly lowering one leg and then the other, and resting completely. Feel the arms fall away from the midline of the body. Feel the line of your spine and breathe. Stay as long as you wish.